Hello, Hachi. Welcome to this channel. Wow, I'm in my big girl, big boss bee office space. Very serious, very serious office. Hi, Megu. Yeah, very serious. My very serious littlest pet shop is here also, because I mean, why wouldn't you have a littlest pet shop in your office? But anyways, yeah. This is a great start. This is a great start to the stream. Okay. Yeah, happy new year, happy year of the dragon, rar, happy Trogdor year. For all probably like 3 of you who know what that is. Yeah, thank you. It's a very good desk. I would say so. Very wooden. I hurt my knuckles. I'm not gonna do that again. My hands are too soft. Hi there, Leah. Oh, hi, Pug Juice. Oh, it's been so long. Hisashiburi. So, I just wanted to come on here to welcome in the new year. Woohoo! New year, new me. I don't know if this is gonna be my year or not, because the very first day I have a very packed schedule. So I don't know what the year has in store for me, but I guess that's just what the future is like, you know? You never know. Ah. But so yeah, a little about me for those who do not know. So my name is Hachimarisu BBB. I am the founder and president of Sunrise Galaxia and ENtRAVERSE. Yay. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you for everybody who has been supporting us this past year. I know we kind of started like towards like middle-ish of 2023, but still, it's been a lot. At least for me it has been. And I definitely appreciate all the people who have come and supported us, even the people both online and offline. It's been really amazing. And of course, I also have to thank my talents, because where would I be without them? And the management, of course. Once again, I would not be anywhere without them either. Oh man, this music is getting intense. I didn't know it would get this intense. But we have a lot in store. Well, I have a lot planned for 2024. I don't know how much we'll actually be able to do, but you know, a little bit at a time. Definitely. So first, I wanna take a little bit of a look back into how we started out here. So as you might know, I started workshopping and just like playing around with the idea of doing VTubing when I was still pretty young. You know, sometimes I get these like big grandiose ideas, but usually most of the time they never really come through. Like even when I was a kid, you know, when I would do school projects, I would always like plan big. Like it would always be like some big project for me. It was never like something I just like slapped together. Well, sometimes it was something that I slapped together when I procrastinate, but well, I tended to procrastinate, but I don't procrastinate on this. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. No, the stream just started. I can't be getting thirsty already. No! But I have been into VTubers since like the early days back in 2016, back when VTubing was more something that was done by like bigger companies, you know, like Kizuna Eye and stuff. Like my personal favorite VTuber from back then was Kaguya Luna, R.I.P. I say that like she died. She's still around, but she's just not Kaguya Luna anymore. And so yeah, just back then though, I never really saw like VTubing as like a career path or anything. You know, it wasn't like something that I thought that I would do. I just thought that it would remain as like a little niche like anime adjacent thing. You know, kind of like Vocaloid in a way. Except, you know, with Vocaloid there's there's more stretch. There's more of a wider stretch because there's different voice banks and stuff, but you know what I mean. Semantics, whatever. But yeah, so like it wasn't really until like 2020 when the whole like ENVTuber boom happened with, you know, like Hololive EN and like Niji Sanji and like the rise of a bunch of like smaller agencies where I thought that like maybe this is something that I could do. And you know, I've always been like a storyteller. I've always been making up my own characters and stuff. Like I was definitely one of those kids growing up who had like a million different OCs for like every single fandom. That was me. That's still me. So I thought that VTubing would be like a really good outlet for that, and maybe I could reach other people, you know, who like are like-minded. Because you know, back in like the early start, I thought about maybe asking some of my personal friends if they would want to do VTubing and stuff. However, most of them were not really into it. Like they knew like the big VTubers, but you know, that wasn't for them, you know. And that's fine. Cuz you know, it's a hard job. It's a hard job making content like every day or every other day. You know, feeding the algorithm is hard, and I know that like firsthand because I have been on the internet for a very long time. Not to out myself or anything, but I was definitely a kid with unrestricted internet access. Which you would know if you have seen my streams. So yeah, that was like my whole like goal with this group with Sunrise Galaxia, was just to like, you know, bring these characters to life, and you know, like give them all like their own identity through other people. And like, it's hard to explain. It's just like, you know, like letting other people like take these ideas that I have in my head and like making it into their own, which I think everybody has done a really good job. Like I really love all the different directions that they've all taken their characters. You know, some are more into their kayfabe, and some are less. And I think that's fun. I think that's what makes every VTuber unique. You know, like I know Papa B was telling me like when or rather when we all first started streaming, he was like, wow, you really have gotten like such a diverse group of people. Like none of them sound alike, none of them like act the same. Like I think we're all very real in that way, you know. Not to say that other VTubers aren't very real. Because you know, everybody at the end of the day, we're all our own individual. No one person is like another, right? but I think it gives everybody like their own very strong identity, you know. And I'm happy that other people have latched onto it as well. Like my two biggest fears, like back when we were doing auditions, was that either A, um, it would just completely fly under the radar and nobody would ever see it, nobody would ever audition, and we would never be able to get off the ground. And my other biggest fear was that I would get bullied off of the internet, and once again, it would never get off the ground. And for a time in the beginning, it kind of felt like both was happening at the same time. But thankfully, I didn't get bullied off the internet. I'm still here. I'm still here. You know what? I like to say I'm still here in spite of those people, just to spite them. Just to spite every single negative comment, every single negative interaction we've ever had. That's why I'm sticking here. So keep complaining. You're only gonna make me worse. I'm only gonna be more insufferable. So yeah. Oh goodness. So I guess that'll lead me into my next point, which is like streaming goals that I want to get to. Number one priority, and it's not just my own streaming goals or just like one person's streaming goals. It's like goals that I have for like everybody as a group, you know. Like, I mean, obviously, like number one is that I want us all to be able to grow, and that's that. I'll get more into that a bit later. But as you might have noticed, we have stopped playing Nintendo games recently. That's because they've updated their policies, and so like without explicit permission from them, smaller agencies can get into a lot of trouble if they stream their games. Can you not be scratching the cat tree right now? Oh my goodness, this cat is so rude. Excuse you, sir. I'm trying to talk. Sorry, ignore him. He's a cat. He doesn't know what he's doing. So yeah, so we could get in a lot of trouble if we stream Nintendo games, which, you know, we're such a small group that like if we were to stream their games, I don't think we would get in trouble, but at the same time, you know, I'm not willing to risk it, you know. Which it really sucks because I know pretty much everybody here like loves playing their games. Like I know I really wanted to do like a similar thing to what HoloLive does and doing like a Mario Kart tournament or something. But thankfully, management is working really hard to try and get permission from Nintendo to be able to play their games again. So far, we haven't gotten a response, but you know, there's always hope. There's always hope, and hopefully, sometime during 2024, they'll finally respond to us and let us play. I mean, really, we're not hurting anybody too much. We're not making too much money off of them. So yeah, that's one of the big things that I want us to be able to achieve in streaming. I have a lot more like bigger ideas that I don't think that we'll be able to achieve in 2024, like 3D models, for example. Maybe chibi ones, maybe not chibi ones. I don't know. But what I do know is that 3D models are super expensive. So it probably won't be happening this year. But you never know. You never know. We might get like little baby ones or something like that. I also thought about making like chibi live 2D models, you know. I've seen Oh, hiccup. I've seen like quite a few VTubers who have chibi models, and they're most likely a lot less hard to rig than big models. So that that might be happening, but probably again not soon because I am really sick. Live 2D has crashed my computer like 10 minutes before I started streaming. Yeah. It literally just happened, so I'm gonna have to restart it after the stream, which I'm not looking forward to, but you know, whatever, I guess. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Live 2D is kind of a mess, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just my computer. Who knows? But that leads us into the most important thing, which you might have seen every so often on Twitter, because I repost it or I repin it every so often. Da-da. Oh, it's underneath the wrong thing. Hold on. I put it under the thing. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 2.0 design reveals. They will be coming this year. That I can promise you. They'll be coming. I don't know. I can't give you an exact date for when they'll be this year, but they will be this year. So what it all entails besides new models, we're basically just like revamping everything, you know? So I've been asking everybody like whether they want like new backgrounds or like stinger transitions or like new BGM, what have you. The works. So right now the main focus for this event is the models, which I'd say I'm like probably like 70% done. Or maybe 70 is too much. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I'm a little over halfway done with doing all the modeling, the live 2D modeling. I would be done a lot faster if it would stop crashing, but you know, I guess we can't always have what we want. So yeah, it'll be we'll have like a whole like re-debut, and I plan for the re-debut to have we'll have more of a budget, hopefully. I want to have more of a budget, so I'm trying to save where I can, so we can have more marketing, and I can hire a proper editor for like a trailer and whatnot. Our old trailer, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had to just like scrounge that together. I did my best. I did my best in like the 2 weeks before we debuted. That I had to get it done in under. But yeah, it'll be consider our current streams as like version alpha, and then this is patch 1. This is the big patch, okay? that'll change everything. And I mean, not to brag, but the art is a lot better, and I've been doing a lot more rigging. So I think like the body movements, they're a lot more fluid, and they have more range, I want to say. Like so this is me turning my head all the way around with this model. It'll be like I don't want to say twice that, but it'll look a lot smoother. Like I'll actually look like I am turning to the side. without like just dropping the whole thing. I can tell you that that's what it'll be like. And also like our whole bodies are a lot more like bouncy and fluid and everything, and we have a lot more physics going on. Bottom line. But yeah, I'm super proud of them, and there's some more surprises. There's more surprises that will be with them that you'll just have to wait around and see when we have our re-debuts. But I just want to let everybody know, each model is different, and that's not because I like a talent more than another, but it's because they have differences because those talents specifically asked for those differences. Like I want to make that clear. Like some people have like certain things that other talents don't. It's not because of favoritism. It's literally because they asked me to do that, and I said, yeah, sure. Ask and ye shall receive. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As long as you ask if you can, like, if your model can have something before I finish them. Because once I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. Like literally, I was every single time I would see Blythe, while I was working on her model, I would be like, your model is making me so mad. And she'd be like, you drew it. You made it. It's not my fault. I'm like, I know. I just want to vent because I'm frustrated. So yeah, that's if you want to know how much quality they've got. It made me mad. It made me rage quit a couple times. That's that's how you know. That's how you know. If they're making the creator mad, that's how you know that it's gonna be good. All right. I also want to talk about future cover songs because we're getting some done. I'm not gonna spoil. We have at least the ones that I know of. There's at least 2 that's going to be happening sometime this year. Probably sooner rather than later. It just depends on how quickly I can get stuff drawn and get like permission and everything. It all depends on that. But yeah, we have, as far as I know, we have 2 cover songs planned. I'm not going to tell you who they're by because they probably want it to be a surprise. But yeah, they'll be coming. They'll be coming. As far as I know, as of right now, I'm going to be the one illustrating both of them. So, yeah. Yay! More projects! That's okay though. That's okay. I don't mind. I honestly, I'm flattered. I'm flattered that they like my stuff a lot. To ask me to draw their cover art. Which honestly, I am pretty proud of the illustration that I did for Griffin's King cover. I wasn't sure if I would be able to make it work. Like at the beginning, I was kind of I don't know why. I kind of struggle a bit when it comes to like drawing like the same picture as somebody else, you know? Cuz like I don't want to just like trace over it cuz, you know, that's kind of not cool, but at the same time, it's just hard for me to like get it all to look right, and I think that I managed to achieve it. And also make him kind of scary. Because I mean, his character is kind of scary, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. He does have a very like commanding presence in the lore and whatnot. In the lore, ooh, the lore. Oh yeah, speaking of lore, for our re-debuts, I probably won't be making a new lore video. It'll probably just be the same one because man oh man, it's hard. It was a lot of panels. I have a section on my iPad that is just like full of those panels. And I just keep scrolling through them. I'm like, when will it end? It will never end. I just get manga panels for days. But I would like to make like an actual manga someday. Probably not for a while because we have a lot more characters. But you know, I have a lot planned, and a lot has not happened so far. But anyways, moving on. Next topic. More merch ideas. As you might already know, we have our half anniversary merch available right now on our store, sunrisegalaxia.store, which I think is now updated for international shipping. It should be. I hope. I think I did it right. I think so. I'm not sure. I have somebody who's like sort of my guinea pig for that. So hopefully they can tell me if they're able to do worldwide shipping. So yeah, there's that. It'll be available until I think like mid-January. I want to try to get them all shipped by March, as it says on the website. So yeah, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Feel free to support our small business. We are just but small little babies. Just small little babies. Please, sir, I want some more. But yeah, and do not worry. A portion of the proceeds are going to go to the talent, like depending on which one you buy. So like, don't worry, it's not all going to the company, unless you buy one of me, in which case it will all be. Oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, I just read Leo's comment. You Miss Girl, you don't worry about it. I'll talk to you a little bit later. But yeah, so I know that's been like a big issue in like agency VTubing, that talents don't get a good portion of profits when it comes to like special merch and like birthday stuff. So I want to make that very clear. It's not all just going to the company. unless you're buying something of me, in which case it will be, but that's of my own choice. And that does not apply to anybody else. But other than that, I do plan on doing something for re-debut merch-wise. I'm just not entirely sure what it'll be. It might be keychains. I've also been thinking about doing like what are they called? Like wall scrolls, I think. Yeah, I don't know. So like maybe possibly having like wall scrolls of like a big, or like a banner illustration, something. I don't know. Oh, well, happy early birthday. I hope that they come out by March. If they don't, we'll make an announcement for it and let you all know when they will be shipping. So just in case. And then also they're pre-order right now, so once the pre-order is over and we get all the stuff shipped in, obviously those who have pre-ordered, they'll get priority, so they'll get theirs shipped first, and then whatever is left over will be available to purchase. But it'll be a limited amount, most likely. And I don't know if we'll reopen it again. Maybe. It depends. I'll have to talk with everybody about it when the time comes, if they want to re-release it for any reason. But but yeah, we'll see. My biggest New Year's resolution for this year is to really like be on top of like trends and events and whatnot. Obviously, like for those of you who follow us on Twitter, you'll know that we do birthday illustrations every birthday for all of our talents on all their birthdays. I said that weird. I don't know why. So yeah, be sure to keep an eye out because there will be more of that. We might also make merch of those sometime. You know, like have like a little poster or something. I don't know. Like I said, this is why this is like one of my big New Year's resolutions is that I want to be like really on top of everything and like be prepared for each event that comes. Be it like a holiday or like an anniversary, birthday, you know. All that jazz. I just, you know, it's a little bit hard because like especially like this past Christmas I wanted to have like some kind of special like illustration for it, but it didn't happen because I was so busy trying to get our merch site up and get all of that done that I just had no time left to do a Christmas illustration. Unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, yippee. My guinea pig has told me that the international shipping does in fact work. So yeah, international shipping is real on our store. So all you overseas fans, you can also purchase our new merch. Yay! All right, and then the last thing I want to mention is the possibility of us having a second generation. Do I want to have a second generation of talents? Yes, absolutely. Can we handle one this year? That remains to be seen. But that's mostly because, like, you know, we're going through the process. We're basically this is our second generation. we're our own first and second gen. It's the ENtRAVERSE and then the cooler ENtRAVERSE. That's what it is. That's what's happening. So like I am getting some pretty bad live 2D fatigue. So once I've mentioned this on my own streams before, once I am finished making the models, that's it for a while. I don't want to touch live 2D for any longer. I need like at least a month off. Ow, I hit my knee. Ouch. The live 2D gods are angry at me. They're like, no, you must use our program. Use our program or suffer. But yeah, so it's been a lot. I will say. So the possibility of us having a Gen 2, do I want to have one? Yes. Will there be one this year? Oh. Also this year I wanted to start doing like monthly clips, you know, so like at the end of the month have all the talents send in like a few clips from their streams that they thought were like really funny or something, or like really cute, really special in some way to them. and just like put them in like a little compilation. It's just like a standard like VTuber agency thing. I think it'll really help drive our numbers and like get more people introduced and like get more people into all of our talents, so we can all benefit off of each other. Because like maybe say like one person is like a super huge, like Meguro is their Oshi, but they've never once seen Leah stream, and so they see a clip compilation with their Oshi in it, and then whoa, who's this other streamer? She's so funny and she's so quirky. I better go subscribe to her because she's so entertaining, or he or she is so entertaining. I just think, it's been, and that's something that both Mama B and I have agreed on. So, if Mama B thought that it's a good idea, it's probably a good idea. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's doing for the most part. And now when I get off the stream, she's gonna come up to me and be like, "What do you mean for the most part?" But yeah, so I think that's all that I wanted to share with you all. This is my game plan for next year. We also have like a couple more surprises, maybe, hopefully, that we're trying to do. We're trying to get accomplished. We'll see what happens. All I can say is that I'm really hopeful for this year. I think that this year canon will be a really good year for us as a group. And I'm willing to work even harder to make it happen. Yeah. Rah! So once again, I want to thank you all for joining today and for supporting us through all this time. You've all really helped inspire me to keep going. Even you meanie weenies out there hate watching us. It's like I always say, hate watchers are still watchers. So thank you too for keeping tabs on us and getting our name out there. It really does mean a lot to me, all of you guys, fans and aunties alike. I really do appreciate it. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. And once again, thank you to all the talents and all the management for all of your help this year. It really, we would not be here hanging out without you guys. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. Happy New Year!